Hey, good afternoon. It's time for our regular installment of our chair yoga practice this week. So we're gonna do some mindful movement, maybe something a little bit different than we've done before, mixed in with some familiar, and we'll close with our regular guided meditation. So let's set ourselves up in a seat that feels supportive and tall and allows you to breathe really fully. Shut the door and turn off notifications on your phone and your computer. And you can create this sort of container for your experience that is focused and as calm as we can be, even in the middle, maybe, of a busy week. So let's start with just a check-in and a body scan. So close down the eyes or soften the gaze down to the ground in front of you. And we'll start from the outside. So I want you to notice what you can hear. My voice, maybe sounds here in my environment, sounds in your environment, other people in your household or office, the air conditioner, the birds. And even if your eyes are closed, I want you to notice what you can see. So if your eyes are closed, is there a color that you can see through the back of your eyelids? If your eyes are softly resting at something down on the ground in front of you, what textures or colors can you notice there? And then let's begin to bring our attention in to the body. I want you to notice the sensations in your body, and let's start with the head. And then moving breath by breath from the crown of your head down through the torso, radiating out all the way to your fingertips, down into the hips and the pelvis, and then down through the legs and the toes. So at your pace, breath by breath, begin to notice and name the sensations in your body. Warm, cool, heavy, light, tired, neutral. We're not changing anything. We're just taking stock of what is the state of your being right now. That's the whole reason we're here. About 5 more breaths here in a deep internal attention. And I want you to begin now to notice your breath, the length and width of it, the temperature, the sensation of it moving through your nose, throat, or mouth. Does your breath feel hurried? Does it feel sluggish? Does it just feel normal? Let's release our arms down along our side. Shake out the hands, the wrists, the elbows a bit. Shake out the shoulders a bit. Just invite a little heaviness through the arms, like the heaviest arms in the world. And then keeping the arms relaxed, on your next breath in, squeeze the shoulders up into the ears. Hold the breath in. Then breathe out the mouth. Twice more like that. Breathe in. And breathe out. Once more, inhale. Once more, exhale. Let the hands return to their comfortable spot on your lap. And begin to deepen your breath. And I invite you to let it travel in and out through your nose in a way that is audible, so that you can hear your inhales and you can hear your exhales. And see if perhaps you can even out the length of your inhales to match the length of your exhales. See if perhaps you can invite in a bit of smoothness at that transition from inhale to exhale and from exhale to inhale. Okay, let's scoot forward a little bit into your chair so that your feet are on the ground. But at the same time, I want you to be able to reach the back of your chair. So you're going to need to figure out what that distance is. And if you find that in order to reach the back of your chair, you have to be sitting back far enough that your feet aren't flat, then I want you to place something underneath your feet, a pillow or yoga blocks, whatever it is. But I'd like for you to have flat feet. And I'd like you to take your hands behind you, palms are facing in, and then grip the back of your chair. And it might look different for because our chairs are different. So I've got this little notch here I can grip onto. Yours might have a little upright post you can wrap your fingers around. But I want us to have an internal rotation of the shoulders. Palms are facing one another. And I want you to grip the back of your chair. So we're doing basically a chair version of plow pose. And if those words don't mean anything to you, no big deal. I'll talk you through it. So with the shoulders are actually wrapping forward, the shoulder heads. But then I want you to squeeze the shoulder blades down. So the shoulder blades are squeezing down and together. And so you can feel that the chest reaches forward. So you might already be noticing some sensation in the front of your chest, maybe even the sides of your neck. And take your legs as wide as they need to so that, as you can see, I'm leaning a little bit forward so that your belly has room. So you might widen the legs. Okay, so we're going to move our way into this slowly. Keep the grip of the hands on the chair, and then let your chin come into your throat. Now, keep the chin into the throat and keep squeezing the shoulder blades back. And with every exhale, I want you to let the head get even heavier, as if the crown of your head could reach the floor between your feet. Several more full-hearted breaths here. About 3 more breaths. Maybe some open mouth exhales would feel good. Okay, keep the grip of the hands on the chair. Slowly lift the head up. And then tug yourself back, release the hands if you need to shake them out a bit. Good. All right, this is my new favorite. It's my new favorite stretch. Sit yourself back into your chair a bit again. We're going to wake up through the hands. So let's just start. Take the hands out, palms up, and you're going to tap thumb to each fingertip. So just do this a few times. And as you're doing that, I want you to actually notice each sensation of thumb to fingertip touching. So it's not habitual, but we're just noticing it. It's really classic mindfulness technique to do this, essentially mudra cycling with your hands. So if you find yourself really lost in thought or really caught up in something, you can use this tool in the hands, and you can do this really sly along your side while you're waiting in line at the DMV, just to bring yourself back to this moment. So feel your fingerprints touch. Notice the warmth in your hands. Relax your shoulders and your face. Good. Take your arms forward, let the palms face one another. Then I want you to cross the wrists so the palms face one another, and then interlace your hands. So thumbs are pointing down. Now, keep the clasp of the hands, pull it through so knuckles are towards your chin, and then take it forward. We're going to do this a few times. Pull it through, take it forward, through, and forward. Good. Keep going like this. Let's say 3 more. And maybe as you get a little warmed up, you can take, when you bring it back towards your chin, maybe it lifts a little bit. Good. Now take it forward, switch the cross of the wrist, do the same thing. Good. Three more. Keep the breath flowing steady and easy. Good. Release the hands, take them down into your lap. All right. We're going to move through a little of our sort of traditional sun A in a chair before we do some more non-traditional stuff. So shift a little bit forward so your feet are flat on the ground. Let's start hands on your thighs. Press your hands into your thighs, squeeze your shoulder blades together and back. So shoulder blades roll back. Now, keep this orientation in your upper body. Take your arms overhead, breath in. As you exhale, find a prayer through center. Inhale, take the prayer up overhead. And then exhale, hands find your thighs and fold forward. So elbows squeeze the ribs, chest comes forward, release the head down. It's a halfway lift as you breathe in. So press into the hands, lift the chest halfway, neck is long. Exhale and fold. Now press into the hands to stand tall. Press into the hands, arms overhead, breath in. Palms at your heart, breath out. Breathe in, take it up and overhead. Exhale, forward fold. Hands to knees, chest comes forward, chin rolls into the throat. Halfway lift, long spine, long neck. Fold and exhale. All the way rise. Press into the hands, stand tall. Palms at the heart, breathe out. Keep going like this. Inhale. Exhale, fold. Breath in. And breath out, fold. Urdhva Hastasana, upward salute. Palms at the heart, Anjali Mudra. Breath in and up. Breath out, Uttanasana, fold. Halfway, Ardha Uttanasana, inhale. Uttanasana, fold. All the way rise, 3 more times all the way through. Maybe close the eyes. Yes, definitely listen to the breath. One more time all the way through. All the way rise, breathe in. Hands at your heart, breathe out, pause. This is where we'll meet. Feel the heat of your palms against one another. And the rise and fall of your breath here in stillness of the body. What we notice when we really pay attention is that even when we're holding the body still, when we're paused in a posture, our body is constantly making little movements, little adjustments to keep us upright, to keep us breathing. We can notice our bodies almost sway in an imperceptible wind. Good, release your hands down. Okay, so what we're going to do is a sequence of basically wrist, elbow, and shoulder mobilizations that should hopefully feel good, but require our brains to think a bit. So we're going to remember a sequence, take it forwards and backwards a few times, which is a really great kind of neuroplasticity exercise and hopefully is interesting to you. So we're going to run through it a few times slowly, guided by me, and then you're going to run through it a couple of times on your own. So we're going to start hands along your side, and the palms will start facing forward, and then I want you to see how far you can externally rotate your shoulder. So palms are open, Maybe even the fingertips are pointing down and back towards your thighs. So this is posture 1. And then 2, we're going to internally rotate the shoulders, keep the arms straight and make fists. And then we're going to curl the fists in towards the forearms. That's posture 2. Next shape, extend the fingers and then bend the elbows. So wrists are neutral, shoulders are sort of internally rotated, elbows are bent. Now, take the hands forward and up, elbows to your ribs, and then palms turn out like you're holding a tray in each hand. Now, extend the arms out wide, palms face forward, spread the fingers wide, squeeze the shoulder blades together. Last shape in this sequence, arms come up, and then bend the elbows, fingertips will touch maybe your traps or the back of your neck. Okay, so we're going to move through that now in reverse. Extend the arms out, palms face forward. Bend the elbows to the ribs, palms towards the ceiling. Now turn, elbows out to the side, palms towards the back. And then arms come down along the side, make fists, internally rotate the shoulders. Externally rotate the shoulders, open the palms, flex the fingertips back. Okay, so we're going to keep going. I'll guide you through again. From here, internally rotate the shoulders, make fists, squeeze the fists in towards the forearms. Now, sort of chicken wing shape. Elbows come up, fingertips point down. Find that waiter shape in the hands. Elbows squeeze towards the ribs and chest. And then extend the arms out wide, shoulder blades squeeze together. Last shape, arms come up, bend the elbows, fingertips touch the upper back. All right, extend the arms out, fingers spread wide, palms forward. Squeeze the elbows to the ribs, palms up. Bend the elbows, palms back. Good. And then hands reach down, make fists, squeeze them in towards your forearms. Last shape, external rotation of the shoulders, fingertips back. 3 more times. I'm going to do it silently. I encourage you to try to do this. Trust that your body knows the way, but I'll be doing it too. All the way through, forward and back, 3 more times. I want you to see if you can get in a rhythm here with your breath. That makes sense for you. All right, one more time, all the way through. Trust that your body knows the way. Good. We'll meet, eyes closed or soft, palms resting at the lap. We're for a few breaths of noticing. Notice any sensations in the body, warmth or stiffness or looseness. Observe the quality of your breath. And maybe any thoughts circling through the mind. Wondering if you got it right, and trust me, you did. Let's slide the hands a little forward to the knees and move through some cat and cow. Draw the chest forward, lift the chin, send the throat forward. And then as you exhale, round it all in, tailbone tucks down, chin into the throat, round the back. Let's do these kind of slow and exaggerated. Take the entire inhale to come forward and up, and the entire exhale to round. 3 more like that. Breath in and breath out. One more round. Exhale. Good. Find your way to neutral. Take both hands to one of your knees and lift the knee into your chest. So you might find a little lean back, and if it's better for you, go ahead and lean back into the chair. So we're going to interlace the hand at the knee and squeeze it in. If you can't quite reach the knee, your hands can come to the back of the thigh. Squeeze it in as best as you can, and then press your belly into your thigh as you breathe. Good. We're going to turn this into a twist. So opposite hand stays on the knee, and then you're going to reach back behind you. So you can grip the back of your chair if you'd rather. You could hook your elbow there. I've got a wall behind me, so I've got my fingertips there to leverage the chest open. And again, I'm leaning back so the upper back is against the chair, and that's fine. If you want a little bit more work for the belly, you'll sit up so that the back is not touching the chair. 2 more breaths. Good. Release the foot down. We're going to start on the other side. So lean forward, interlace the hands at the other knee, squeeze it in. Again, you can lean the upper back into your chair, and then I want you to hug the thigh in towards your belly and breathe. Really feel the belly press against your thigh. Good. We'll turn this into a twist, hand to knee, opposite arm reaches behind you. You can hook your elbow on the chair or take it reaching long behind you. Again, you can keep the upper back against the back of the chair or sit a little forward. Head can stay neutral, or you can take it over your back shoulder. Two more breaths. Good. Come forward, release the foot down. Let's find a seat for a closing meditation. So if you'd like to sit back in the chair, you need to support your feet. I'm just going to guide you through a simple, relaxing breath practice. And so my hope is that at the end of that breath practice, you feel a little bit calmer. Maybe the racing thoughts have slowed down. So find your hands comfortably in your lap, wherever that may be. Close the eyes or soften the gaze down in front of you. When I say soften the gaze in front of you, I mean your eyes can be open, so maybe that makes you feel a little bit more safe. But we're not like shooting lasers out of our eyes at whatever we're looking at. It's just there. Okay, I'm going to guide you through some breaths. So let's take a breath in together. And then exhale out the mouth. Keep exhaling all the way. Inhale. Exhale completely. Really extend it out the mouth. Breathe in for 1, 2, 3, 4. Exhale 4, 3, 2, 1. Breathe in 1, 2, 3, 4. Exhale 4, 3, 2, 1. Breathe in 1, 2, 3, 4. Exhale 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Inhale 1, 2, 3, 4. Breathe out. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Inhale. 1, 2, 3, 4. Exhale. 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Breathe in. 1, 2, 3, 4. Breathe out. 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Inhale. 1, 2, 3, 4. Exhale. 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Breathe in. 1, 2, 3, 4. Exhale. 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Breathe in. 1, 2, 3, 4. Exhale. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Inhale. 1, 2, 3, 4. Exhale. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Continue on your own. So count your own breath, longer exhales and inhales. So you can go shorter than the 8 that I counted us to, or longer, if that's a good fit for you. You've got this. Complete one more round of breath. And then return your breath to its natural pace. Notice maybe if anything has shifted or changed. Let's press our palms together in front of the heart. Keep your eyes soft or closed. I invite you to take a moment of gratitude. I like for you to consider 3 things for which you're grateful for right now. Name those. Next, I'd like for you to think about 1 thing you are excited for right now. Name it, visualize it. Last, I want you to think of your intention for the rest of your day. It could be simple, like, let's try to be present. Let's try to retain a sense of calm. Or you might have something more specific. Now let's set an intention for the rest of your day. If that feels daunting, you can set an intention for the next hour. And so to seal in those intentions, those wishes, we will bow our foreheads to our fingertips and we'll say so ha, or let it be so. So ha. All right. Thank you very much. Grateful to be with y'all. As always, this video will live here on YouTube and on Instagram for your future reference. And just keep an eye out, I guess, on my Instagram for some more offerings that are coming up. All right. Thank you so much again.